Now to Restaurant Week. Restaurant Week continues, and we are here in the Price Chopper Kitchen with Chef Brett Schafersman from CONRAD'S Restaurant Alehouse in Liberty. You are making two delicious-sounding items. The first one involved a blowtorch.
Yes, we're making our vanilla crown creme brulee, which is featured on our Restaurant Week menu.
And the second one we're making, or that you've already made, is the Moose Drool flatbread. Moose Drool, who invented that name?
Moose Drool is from the beer we use to braise it. It's a Moose Drool brown ale.
Okay.
And we use brisket provided by Schafersman Meat Company, which is another local company.
Well, show us how you make your creme brulee, because creme brulee is such a good dessert, and it looks like it'd be really tricky to make right.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
First, we're going to start off with a little bit of vanilla Crown Royal. We will reduce that down to burn off the alcohol.
About quarter cup?
4 ounces, yeah.
Okay.
And then about a tablespoon of vanilla.
Can you ever have too much vanilla?
You can. It can be a little overpowering.
You think so?
Yeah. And then we will take some of a quart of heavy cream.
That's the good stuff.
Yes, and we will simmer that for about 15 minutes.
Are you partial to a brand when it comes to heavy cream?
Not really. More fat, the better.
That's I like him. That's good.
And we'll simmer that down. Once it becomes warm, we're going to temper it into the eggs and sugar. You're going to take about a half a cup of granulated sugar and whip it in with 6 egg yolks.
What happens if you get an egg white in there? Does it ruin it?
No, it won't ruin it. You'll be fine.
You'll survive.
Yes.
What do you say is the most crucial ingredient that you just need to get absolutely right measurement-wise?
The eggs. You want to make sure you have enough eggs so the custard cooks correctly.
And how long do you whisk that for?
Until it starts to lighten up. It'll start to change colors as you whisk. And once the cream is heated, just slowly temper the egg yolks.
What do you mean by slowly temper the egg yolks?
You want to cook the eggs, but not cook the eggs, because you don't want them to curdle.
Because then it'd be like scrambled eggs.
Yes, it would.
What happens does that ever happen to you when you were just starting out as a chef?
Yes, it does. You just basically have to start over.
Do you eat your mistakes?
Yes.
I bet it's still pretty good.
Yes, it is.
So is this one of the favorite items, the dessert items on the menu?
This isn't on our actual menu.
No, a teaser.
This is just for Restaurant Week.
Okay.
We're looking at adding it to our new menu revision coming up in a few months.
How do you decide that? If it's popular in Restaurant Week, do you decide you're going to add it?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's going to be popular.
It has been so far. The guests have all really enjoyed it.
So you've got to go to Restaurant Week if you want to try this.
Yes.
You also feature, while you're whisking that, tell us about the beer that you have at CONRAD'S.
We feature 42 different taps, local and regional beers throughout the United States. We do partner with Stockyards, Crane, Martin City. Coming up in February, we do also have a beer dinner, which will be a 4-course meal paired with 2 beers from Martin City and 2 beers from Crane.
So now what do you do? Now that everything's whisked in?
Everything's whisked in. You ladle in.
We need a ladle?
There it is. Ladle in the custard into your ramekins, and in the bottom of this pan it's filled with about halfway filled up with water. That'll keep the temperature consistent and keep the eggs from overcooking.
Do you sprinkle anything on top when you're done as far as spices, or do you just let it be? Are you a purist?
I just let it be, and then once it's finished, we will top it with sugar and hit it with a blowtorch.
I like that part. Can I try the blowtorch, or
You
is
sure
that
can.
you need to have a special license for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Our servers can take care of that for you too.
So is that part of the deal, part of the show? They blowtorch it in front of the...
They don't blowtorch it in front of them.
What's it really called? Is it called blowtorching?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know the technical term. And then you'll bake it at 250 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. And you'll want to let it cook until the center is still a little loose in the center.
Well, here we have our finished product right here, and this is beautiful. So you've topped yours with berries and things of that nature.
Yes.
Real quick, the Moose Drool flatbread, fantastic. Is this a vegetarian option?
No, it is braised brisket and the Moose Drool brown ale with pickled red onions, roasted red peppers, and mushrooms.
How did you decide to put beer on your flatbread?
We just try to incorporate a lot of the different characteristics that we're all about, and a lot of those are craft beer.
Brett Schafersman from CONRAD'S, thank you so much. The 9th annual Kansas City Restaurant Week runs through Sunday, Nearly 200 restaurants are taking part in offering specially priced lunch and dinner menus. Remember, if you want the creme brulee, you got to go by the end of Restaurant Week to sample it. 10% of the proceeds from the week go to local nonprofits.